Something called
Probably on the east side since it's safer.
probably not important.
Banshee's in amongst the strike squad. Warlock is there as well. Strike squad putting up a good fight. Look at the damage they're doing to those Banshees. Disruptor flies in. They held up really well there against those Banshees, the strike squad. Double Stormtroopers run off, but the Eldar just had a bit too much in the field here, I think. For the order managed to hold them off is the strike squad. Just into a single strike squad. Looks like Redacted is going straight into Banshees only for Kung Fu Panda, Endor, and Tenelli with the double Guardians. You've got double Stormtroopers for Redacted, double Stormtroopers into strike squad for Cabbage. Ouch, double Disruptor on those Stormtroopers forces them off. Mammoth just into a single strike squad. Looks like Redacted is going straight into Purgation here since they don't have the strike squad up yet. They're probably going to drop gens after this fight. Probably on the east side since it's safer. Banshee's in amongst the strike squad. Warlock is there as well. Strike squad putting up a good fight. Look at the damage they're doing to those Banshees. Disruptor flies in. They held up really well there against those Banshees, the strike squad. Double Stormtroopers run off, but the Eldar just had a bit too much in the field here, I think, for the order managed to hold them off. We do indeed see a Purgation squad on the way for Redacted. They're going to have those Incinerators to mess with the Banshees day. Shuriken Cannon on the way for Endor. Rangers already up for Tenelli. Looks like Mammoth pushed through, got a decap, and then ran away. Did this get bashed a bit? No. Stormtroopers take the eastern contested power. Are they going to node it here? They do node it to frustrate these Guardians. Got a couple of gens up as well from Mammoth, and on this side, triple gens up from Redacted. 430 to 500. Contested power turns red. That was the Rift Tear from the Demon Hunter from long range. Slowing down those Guardians. In fact, did they grenade themselves there? I think they did. Warlock jumps on the Demon Hunter, then runs away. Here are the Purgation. They suppress, but they can also snare non-suppressible targets with their Purge by Flame, which is quite handy. It also instantly happens, so if you're thinking maybe you don't have time to suppress something before it reaches you, you can pop that. Rangers knock them over. Eversaw's very upset about this, pops the Psychon, and he's going to kill one of them.
Ooh.
Down goes that fella. Psychon gives him 30% more damage and 30% damage resist, but needs to spend health to activate it. I think he's going to kill another one. I think those two hits hit different models, but the pistol might be enough here. Yeah, pistol this one. So the Eversaw can do. Onslaught Injectors on the way. Gives him some more mobility and stuff, I believe. We'll see. West side is red and very quiet at the moment. Tomes of Titan up. That's also going to give these guys more health and damage, as you can see, but also banishment and the energy drain thing. That's going to make it even more difficult for the Banshees to get in. Really mess with the heroes too. Here we see the Onslaught Injectors, 0.75 speed, and even more charge range. That takes him up to 15 charge range, I think. It starts off at 12.
This Mew is actually very vegetarian.
Maybe it starts at 15. I think 12 is maybe standard. Starts at 15 and that takes him to 18 maybe? Something like that. And he gets +1 melee skill per tier, which will help him prop special attacks and help him defend
Not complaining.
special attacks. There's channeling runes, but that might be asking too much of those Banshees. There's double Purgation, Stormtroopers in there, the Eversaw's in there. There's a Rift Tear from the Demon Hunter somewhere, not sure where he is. He did that from such long range. And a flank from Mammoth. Those guys are actually lucky to get away. Shuriken getting forward there for Endor, but there are interceptors on the field, one for Mammoth and one for Cabbage. Here they are, teleporting infantry, eating a kinetic shot there from the Rangers. They have their Pathfinder gear, allows them to infiltrate allies. That was a banishment.
Ooh.
That was a grenade.
Ooh.
Oh crap, messed up those interceptors
Ooh.
quite badly. They're on the power now with double Purgation and double Stormtroopers is Redacted. This should be a quick bash. Although they're not quite as devastating against generators as you might expect from these 3 massive flamers per squad, but as you can see with 2 full squads and the Stormtroopers, they're making very short work of that power. But one of them, I feel like one Purgation squad bashes slower than Tactical Marines with a flamer. That's what it feels like. It might just be because I'm expecting more from all those flamers. There's that channeling again. Also has the merciless switchblade. I think in a previous cast, I mused on whether he could, how amazing would it be if he could shoot his ranged weapon while he's channeling. I didn't think he could, but people in the comments said he can do it, so maybe we'll try and keep an eye on that. I feel like he did a shot there, but that was right when he stopped channeling. There's that rift tear again. Destructor does nothing to those stormtroopers. Now just jumps on them. Demon Hunter follows him back in there.
Oh wow.
Strike squad with their
Do you think he'll die?
suppressed though by the shuriken and take a ranger shot as well. Tier 2 for Kung Fu Panda. I guess they lost the guardian squad along the way, which I missed somewhere, which is strange for me because normally I never miss anything. Interceptor's getting in amongst the shuriken, knocking it back. Oh, I didn't retreat. Might go down here. Can they teleport again? Is it 55 energy jump or a 60? I think it might be 60. Rangers need to move. Again, get some model off the interceptors. But they're able to crash through. 2-1 basically gets Endor, although Kung Fu Panda have the guys there. Interceptors of Mammoth getting onto the VP.
Sneaky.
Eldar pushing through the east side though. Warlock fighting their brother captain. With no war gear on either, I think. Oh. Have Psychic Lash. So speed reduced by 80%, and it gets 25 DPS for 6 seconds, only piercing though. And he gets healed. Didn't they remove that heal? Oh, that might be the newest update, 2.252, which is now out at the time of recording this, but I'm still recording replays from the previous patch because I've got loads of them. 324 to 447. Good grenade. That no fuse grenade, so handy for stormtroopers if you're good with it. But the captain continues to chase. There's that energy drain, or energy burst, or whatever it's called. And a well-aimed banishment. Does it stop the banshees? Well, it makes them turn around. These ladies get their exile and take down the brother captain right near the HQ there. Can they get a strike squad model? Not quite, but they did a bunch of damage and they're on the power now. Is Panelli on the power? Oh, interceptors with the furious intervention. That knockback teleport, so cool. Ouch, that was retribution from the Demon Hunter's force rod. And that teleport again, lots of disruption all of a sudden for Royal Cabbage's army. They got away okay though, I think, and that was a good push. Although I don't think they bashed the gem there. They did kill the brother captain and they put some damage on some stuff. Meanwhile though, Redacted has a Rhino and Bashed Power. It's got the heavy bolter turret on the back of it. Vindicator Assassin is hanging out in some cover. Falcon on the way for Endor. Comes out swinging in tier 2, does Redacted, gets that power bashed. Both these guys with their sergeants, they don't have their acolyte leaders yet though. Here's a Rhino for Mammoth. Redacted using the Rhino to get a power bash on the other side maybe. Might get knocked over by Rangers. Nope. Pumping out some good DPS there, the Rhino, when you've got the Storm Bolter and the Heavy Bolter turret firing on the same target. It is indeed a full power bash there by Redacted with some help from Mammoth. Here come Banshees. Are they going to go for the Rhino? No, they go for the Strike Squad. And they get energy drained and knocked over with a special. And here come the Interceptors. Channeling runes keeps them alive. Yep, he's definitely firing while he's channeling there. Definitely true. Mind Blades up on the Interceptors. Gives them, I think, a 25% melee damage and some more melee skill, I think. Banshees. Are they going to go for the Rhino? No, they go for the Strike Squad. And they get energy drained and knocked over with a special. And here come the Interceptors. Channeling runes keeps them alive. Yep, he's definitely firing while he's channeling there. Definitely true. Mind Blades up on the Interceptors. Gives them, I think, a 25% melee damage and some more melee skill, I think. Ouch.
Are they going to survive?
Damage resistance against melee, actually, because that would be basically the same as use your choppers otherwise. Although The Demon Hunter has Psychic
Dude.
Assailment, which is, I believe, literally the exact same as Crack Shot of the Warpstar Exarch, 25% more damage and plus 7 range. Plus 25% range damage to be specific. Level 3 Demon Hunter killed the Warlock there, must have been satisfying. On the power though is the Eldar. What are you doing? Oh, are you doing Psychic Lash? Got some Fire Dragons. Well, they're not quite on the power.
What are you doing?
But the captain's got the Nemesis Demon Hammer now. No demons about, but hey, still smack stuff pretty good. Falcon. Confused about what way it should be facing. There we go. Shoot stuff.
Shit, it's gonna die, man.
Can they get on the power here? Fire Dragons are good power bashers. Even
Ooh!
get a Flamer, which is handy. 3-2-4 to 3-2-9. Banishment flies out, but they can't stand there for long. Here comes Redacted. And here comes Royal Cabbage too. There's that Retribution again, silencing those units after it knocks them over. Pretty cool ability. War Shout on those Strike Squad fellas.
Oh shit.
Some specials. There's the Energy Burst, and they are persuaded to leave. I think they killed, did they kill one of them? Yeah, they did kill one of the Strike Squad. Falcon does have some decent ranged weaponry out the gate to pressure the Rhinos. This guy doesn't have
Oh
a
shit.
weapon upgrade yet. He can get las cannons, these Rhinos. There's 3 of them on the field now. The Falcon maybe could have been a bit more aggressive and gone after the Rhinos there, but
Yeah.
they have no idea what's going to come out of that H2 and if one of those guys is going to get a las cannon suddenly. 3-2-4 to 2-9-5.
Indeed.
Lots of pew pew on these stormtroopers. Another Falcon here from Endor, and a Wraith Guard squad is up. That's cool. Grenades. Hey, they whacked one. Well done, fellas. Vindicator's getting shots. In fact, almost took out the Falcon with his turbo penetrator rounds on rear armor. That was so close. Couldn't quite stick around there to get another shot. There's that channeling again. 3-2-4 to 2-7-9. Banshee's trying to stab that brother captain. Oh, here's Tempest.
Nice.
The Armor of Damnation turns it Rift Tear into Tempest, which gets gradually more insane as he channels it. Slows you down, then it starts doing damage, and it starts, does it silence you or something, or drain your energy or something? There's a lot of cool stuff. We'll see how it does. 3-2-4 to 2-7-3. Eldar are bashing power. 5 Dragons putting pressure on the Rhino now. Looks like we do indeed have a las cannon Rhino for Mammoth. Still keep that pintle mounted bolter, of course. Storm bolter rather. That very brave Grey Knight is manning on the top. Full power bash maybe? Should be. Is that double interceptors? No, that's Strike Squad interceptors over there. Everything can reinforce off the Falcon and off the Rhinos,
Nice.
of course, for the respective teams.
Ooh!
Oh, that second volley didn't quite hit.
Ooh!
Needed to ground target there. It can't really hit moving targets very well because their weapons, those big Wraith cannons have a
Did they take out the...
because their weapons, those big didn't quite hit. Oh, that second volley didn't quite hit. Needed to ground target there. It can't really hit moving targets
yeah.
very well because their weapons, those big Wraith cannons have a wind-up time on them. Interceptors teleporting in. The big weakness of Wraith Guard is melee, of course. Can they get a grenade on these guys? I feel like they're set up for a grenade, but it did not go in. How did they get suppressed, actually?
Why the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't see any. There's no Dark Creepers here, is there? No. There's no shot.
The hell?
Maybe the Wraith Guard got a shot on them and suppressed them. Ouch. Kill zone time. The Eviscerator axe is in for the Eversaw Assassin.
The hell? Why did they sacrifice all the rhinos?
I think it increases his melee damage inside the
Why
kill
did they
zone by
sacrifice all the
30%,
rhinos?
or rather increases the melee damage they take maybe. Also slows them down and stuff. It's pretty good. Does it slow them down? I can't remember. It's badass. Power weapon. Gets a special there. I think it just lowers their melee damage or something maybe. It is the Tempest, but the Wraith Guard wipe. No, they didn't wipe. They got inside the Falcon now. 289 to 264. The west side is red for the Eldar, and the VPs are very close. They fully bashed that side. It was thoroughly bashed. Redacted has dropped the Rhinos, now going for Vortimer Razorbacks. The Rhinos blew up over there, I guess, while I was watching this stuff. Falcon is chasing this one, and it doesn't have a last cannon. Oh, it's a Razorback though, us. A Vortimer. Very confusing. It is Mammoth's last remaining Rhino. Grenade. Grenades can mess up vehicles. Good for maybe finishing them off. I think that Warlock's done for. 260 to 264. Tier 3 all around. Double Vortimer for Redacted. We've seen this a lot from the Order Malleus. They seem to like to double up on those Vortimer Razorbacks. They can both get hunter killer missiles as well. This one's getting it. Gives them a bit more health. Gives them a really long range anti-vehicle option. Their sight cannons, they come mounted with decent versus good targets. And they're very quick, these things. They can move. Demon Hunter level 4 has the Tome of Tranquility, which you often see him get for the energy regen. Eldar trying to set up slightly on the west side. I was going to say this Falcon is in a bad place. This rear armor facing the mid for a flank. Red Guard going to get a volley, are they? There we go. Redacted.
What the hell?
Going to lose the Vortimer if
What
you're
the-
not careful.
What the hell?
I might be able to just chase it here.
What the hell?
I think it is. Down goes the Vortimer.
What the hell?
They arrived off it for a second. Well, about 5 seconds, and that was enough. More than enough in Dawn of War 2 to get your stuff killed. There's that Tempest. Those guys fleeing. All those particle effects. Level 3 Eversaw here. Trying to get the cap. Knocked off it though by Rangers. Still got one Vortimer. Here comes some late game purgation for Cabbage. Mammoth with a Vortimer of their own. Fire Prism on the way for Kung Fu Panda. Endors. Falcon barely gets out, but does get out. Look at this Eldar stuff here. Decapping stuff. Surely Mammoth wants some Paladins, but looks like they're going for the Vortimer first. Paladins are just so good. Got the captain levels to 4. Going for the Mantle of Terror. There it is. Doing the battle rights. It's health regen these days, the battle rights. This is a very brave strike squad. Charging at Falcon. I guess they didn't know the Banshees were in it. I'm not sure why they charged the Falcon anyway. Shoot these guys. At least the Rhinos. Oh, this is the Vortimer. Keep thinking it's a Rhino. They look identical. Just a slightly different weapon on the back. And I guess there's no Grey Knight popping up out the hatch there. So maybe pay more attention to that. Down goes the Falcon. Kung Fu Panda now has a Fire Prism though. 225 to 233. Order Malleus on the power here. Some energy drains I think going on. There's the Tempest. Does it damage vehicles? I don't think it does. But I guess it'll damage them a little bit, but it doesn't do like anti-vehicle damage or something. Definitely chucked it on there. Hurt the Wraith Guard. They do have their Wraith Bone. Purgation caught by the suppression of the Wraith Guard.
Ooh.
These are pretty much dead even. There's a webway now on the eastern edge. Look at that. Fire Prism for Tonelli. The Warlock is down on their own. Sorry, on the enemy's natural VP. Uh-oh.
Oh wow.
Vortimer's getting chased by speedy fire dragons. There's a Falcon there too.
Ooh, run!
Pressure on the rear armor. I think he's gonna get it. Oh, maybe not. That was a hunter killer.
Oh shit!
Back to Vortimer and down goes the Falcon. That
Ooh.
hunter killer is painful.
Oh wow!
There's,
That's clutch!
Mammoth has it too.
Ah.
Some stormtroopers out here late to help repair these vehicles. Wraith Guard just backing away. Rather retreating.
Clutch clearing.
Those guys are going to teleport. I think they needed to teleport right there. Really wanted to get on his range. Oh, they killed him. They bloody killed him. Maybe they wouldn't have if they didn't teleport. Guardians, I think he just hit the Psychic Blast there. Maybe it doesn't. Does it not affect retreating units? Maybe not. 193. Is that the battle rights working now? Is that what that effect is? I don't see anyone getting the healing hexagons. Eversor Assassin's found some stuff to kill. He's got the friends on too. More health regen, more energy. And he gets suppression immunity and knockback immunity and damage resistance. But he loses health and energy per second for the friends on. 225 to 190 on the VP. Strats would have done really well here. Level 3, chopping up some of those rangers. No, just some guardians. Who's that down over there? The twitching warlock of Endor.
Twitching warlock of Endor.
Panda revive.
Run!
I think they stormed
Run!
and down goes the Vortimer. Five Dragons took it down so fast. This thing is being repaired, and the Strats got able to get on the Five Dragons. Can they wipe them out? Got pretty damn close to taking them out there. And the Vortimer was giving chase too. There's still a Rhino on the field, but I think it's being repaired, is it? No, it's just hanging out. Just hanging out. Banshees get the other Vortimer. All the Vortimers have fallen. Redacted has tons of resources, and they're going for Stormtroopers here. Why are you getting Stormtroopers at this point? You've got nothing to repair. Very odd. They had a bad little passage of play there, the Automalis. They still have decent armies though. Here comes the Eversor Assassin. Demon Hunter runs away, level 6 now. Eversor is level 4.
The fuck is
Kill zone.
redacted
Are they in
doing?
it? I guess if they have the red debuff circle, they're in it. I wish I could remember exactly what it did. I think it's a 30% damage boost. That's for sure. Are they going to get the kill here? Not quite. There's that explosion on death. Well, they killed themselves, which is par for the course for an Eversor Assassin, I think. Vindica's moved up really far and helps get the Fire Prison finished off by the Psychic Interceptors there. 225 to 170. Eventually it blows up. Oh, there's Conversion Beamer as well. It's a Land Raider Crusader on the way for Redacted, so maybe that's why they got the Stormtroopers, because they knew a Crusader was going to follow. That would help keep it supported. 1-to-1 cap, then just going for a decat. Under fire, they can do it sneakily though. Just that initial, when they start capping, they reveal themselves, but they get decat. And another power bash for Kennelly. They really have put good pressure on this side. Fire Prism is really far forward here. And that's the Rhino. So no anti-vehicle capabilities on this fella. Still using the dispersed shot. Should be using a more focused beam on a large target like that, but I guess they want to keep it on for infantry to show up. Tempest, a dead Eversor Assassin again. A downed Fire Prison. This Vindicator is doing some good work. Single cap for the Eldar. Interceptors and Strat Squad in amongst this Eandon Eldar stuff.
Alright, I'm done with lunch.